Hey everyone, welcome back to Corporate Decoder, the place where we take messy corporate documents and turn them into clear insights. Today we're diving into a company's latest filing, and let's just say there is a bit of financial shuffling and a key departure that might raise some eyebrows. Before we dive in, make sure you hit that subscribe button for more decoded corporate news and join our growing community on Discord linked in the description below. So here we are looking at a Form 8K filing, which is basically a report for the really important stuff that a company has to tell its investors between the bigger regular reports. It is like the company's urgent news bulletin. This filing is from Splash Beverage Group Incorporated, and it tells us about some recent financial dealings and a change in their top finance team. First up, let's talk about money. On the 12th of November 2025, the company borrowed a total of $500,000. But here is where it gets a little interesting. They actually issued senior promissory notes for a larger amount, $588,235.30. This difference is due to a 15% original issue discount. Think of it like this: if you borrow $100 but agree to pay back $115 right away, that extra $15 is kind of like an upfront fee or a discount for the lender. It means the company gets less cash now but has a bigger debt to pay off later. These notes are due in 3 months on the 12th of February 2025, and they have a pretty standard interest rate of 6% that starts accruing 30 days after they are issued. Now here is a kicker for these notes. If Splash Beverage Group Incorporated decides to raise more money through selling more stock or other financial instruments in the future, the people who hold these notes have the choice to use their outstanding loan amount plus any interest to buy into that new offering. This could mean they get to buy more stock at potentially a better price or effectively convert their debt into equity without the company having to pay cash for the debt. It's a way for lenders to get a piece of the future upside if the company does well. Moving on to a big change in leadership. On the 10th of November 2025, William Devereux, who is the Chief Financial Officer, notified Splash Beverage Group Incorporated that he will be resigning. His departure is set to be effective on the 30th of November 2025. This is a pretty significant event for any company. The CFO is responsible for managing the company's finances, including financial planning analysis and reporting. When a CFO leaves, especially with short notice, it can sometimes signal underlying issues or a lack of confidence in the company's financial future. Investors always watch these kinds of changes closely, and here is where they list the documents that back up all this information. They filed the form of the senior promissory note as an exhibit, which means if you want to see the exact legal wording of that debt agreement, you can find it there. The report is signed off by William Meissner, who is the president. This signature confirms that the Chief Executive Officer or President believes the information in the filing is accurate. Now let's look at the bigger picture for Splash Beverage Group Incorporated. This filing highlights two key things. First, the company is actively managing its cash flow by taking on debt with favorable terms for the lenders and potential upside conversion options for them. This 15% original issue discount on the notes essentially means they are paying a premium to get this funding. While it is a way to get money in the door, it does increase their debt burden. Second, the departure of the Chief Financial Officer is a major flag. Without more information, it is hard to say exactly why William Devereux is leaving, but CFO resignations are never trivial. It could be a difference in strategic direction, a desire for new challenges, or something more concerning about the company's financial health. Given that they just took on new debt, it will be important to see who replaces him and what their strategy is to manage the company's finances moving forward. The company's decision to issue these notes with an original issue discount and the option for conversion suggests they might be looking for flexibility in their capital structure rather than outright borrowing the full amount. This could mean they are anticipating future funding rounds or strategic events where converting debt to equity might be more beneficial for them. Or the investors. Looking at the overall direction, we see a company that is navigating financial needs, possibly signaling a period of growth or investment. However, the CFO departure along with the terms of this debt issuance adds a layer of uncertainty that investors will want to monitor very closely. The real test for Splash Beverage Group Incorporated will be their ability to manage this debt and demonstrate a clear path to profitability and sustainable growth, especially in what is a very competitive beverage market. We will be watching to see who steps in as the new CFO and what their immediate priorities are. Alright, that is our breakdown of Splash Beverage Group Incorporated's latest filing. What is your take on these numbers and what they signal for the company's future? Drop your thoughts in the comments. If this analysis was valuable, hitting that like button really helps, and subscribe for more deep dives. Don't forget to check out the Discord in the description. Thanks for watching, see you next time.